I'm going to ask for a better person to make that presentation for me. But before I get started with my prepared remarks, I just wanted to say to Kevin, congratulations on the Ken Award. I too remember Ken very fondly, and Ken was a mentor to me because he was chairman of the Public Relations Committee for, I believe, NAFA at one point. And when he took that position, I ended up being the chairperson for NAFA New York State for the PR. And we had many conversations over the years, and I was sad to see him go as well. And unfortunately, I wasn't as good friends as you were, Don, as well. But Ken, certainly very deserving of this. And Kevin, congratulations once again. Plus, I was happy you went before me because I wasn't sure if I was going to be allowed to say any words, if I was just going to come up and say thank you and walk back to my seat. So I was glad you took the time to say a few things. I was trying to think, when Melissa called me, she goes, "Are you sitting down, Mike?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sitting down." She goes, "I just want to make sure." And of course, over the years, with everything that was going on, Melissa and I have kept in contact with one another, and over the years, we've had many heart-to-heart conversations, talking about our family members, brother, and everything like that. And so, you know, I was like, "Is everything okay?" And she goes, "Everything is just fine." She goes, "I want to let you know that you are this year's recipient for the Ben Brewster Award." And at that point, if I hadn't been sitting down, I think you could have knocked me over with a feather because I'm so humbled by this presentation and being able to accept this award. During that time frame, I was trying to think of, you know, what to say. And a lot of things were going through my mind. And, you know, the convention this weekend, you guys put on a hell of a convention. The things that we talked about with Don in those leader metrics, amazing stuff. And Greg, wonderful presentation today. And so as I was sitting there thinking about what I was going to say this evening, I wrote down just a couple of things. And I just want to say, as Don Trone was talking to us about leader metrics, I realized that Ben Brewster has all of those qualities that Don was speaking of this morning. He had the ability to inspire, which, according to Don, you need character, competence, courage, and integrity. Ben has all of those. He said you also need to have the ability to inspire, and which, according to Don, he also had the capacity to serve, which again, according to Don, requires purpose, process, and persuasion and engagement. And again, Ben had all of those characteristics. He was a true leader of our association. Anyone that knows Ben knows this to be true. He had a way about him. He was a wonderful executive, and he was a tremendous lobbyist. He lobbied for us like you wouldn't believe, got things through, made friends with many of the legislators, and of course he had the ability to move our wonderful association forward. And he made legislators understand what we do, how we do it, and why we do it. And that makes a lot of difference in what we do. As luck would have it, our association has been blessed with having Mark follow in his footsteps. And I view Mark much the same way. He was a mentor to me. All those conversations that we've had over the years and talking about the legislature and who's doing what and who's going where and just, you know, talking about politics. I love it. I enjoy every conversation that we've ever had, Mark. It really means a lot to me. And so, just in closing, I just want to thank a couple of people along the way, one of which is my company principal. I thank them for sponsoring this evening's event. Joe, John, means a lot to me. And I appreciate John with his patience, because similar to Kevin, if you looked at some of the stuff that I do, John claims that I have the most outside business activities than any other HR principal. And he wonders too when I find time to write the business. Charlotte Crandall. Charlotte, thank you. You've been a friend, a mentor in our association. I don't think I could have been able to do the things that I do for the association if it wasn't for your encouragement and backing when I needed backing at times. Thank you. The association itself, Gary, wonderful president. We got a terrific board. Milt Hill, done a wonderful job in steering our association, and hopefully I've picked up a few things from the times we've spent with you on the board as well. My dad gave me my love for politics in the evening. During our dinners, we would talk about politics. So, did you see what happened today? Did you see what Nixon was talking about? Can you believe that? Can you believe the Democrats and what they're doing to our country? I'm like, yeah, easy, you know? But the thing is, he would bring it up, and it would make me take notice. And I realized that you have to be involved. Otherwise, if you're not, then the country is just going to slip by us. And you have to be politically involved and know your legislators and know what they're going to be doing. Because otherwise, they'll pass laws, you know, and we'll have to read about them after they've been passed. And that can't be the way we do business. We got to know what's going on when the legislators are doing things, and we have to be involved. And if we don't, shame on us. And then my wife, Renee, who, without her, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do. She's very understanding, and she knows, you know, when I come home late at night, that I was out working, either volunteering for a group. As you can see, I'm in my fire department tie, so I do a lot there. And I just love everything about my wife, that she allows me to do everything that I'm able to do. And then lastly, in closing, Colonel, thank you for your service. Thank you for all you do. It's very fitting that we're here today. The program that the State Association ran, we're all leaders in this room, just different levels, you know, and we ought to be proud of everything that we do and what we do for our clients and what we do for advocacy and what we do for each other to support one another in this business, because it's amazing how we're able to share ideas, and even though we're competitors, we're friends, and we get the job done for everybody. So thank you, General, for all that you, or Colonel,